Did I ever tell you my Christmas story I wrote a little while back? Here we go. Christmas with Carol. Obviously a woman with blue eyes and short blonde hair. Obviously named Carol, and she absolutely loves Christmas. But her husband died 2 years ago on Christmas Day, so she hasn't celebrated it. Cue businessman from the business town who hates Christmas but loves money. So he ends up in Carol's town because of business. He ends up in her bakery, and is surprised to find her place the only one not decorated in the whole village that she resides in, and buys a chocolate croissant. And there's obviously cute romantic tension between them as they make eye contact. He leaves and finds his plane was delayed for the next day because it's Christmas. And the hilarious side plot is the pilots at the airport wants to celebrate Christmas, so they go on strike, because there's always a side plot. Anyway, businessman can't go home, and is visibly upset. Red flag. And coincidentally, he falls into a slush puddle in front of Carol's bakery after being so frustrated. She runs out and laughs, ha ha ha, and helps him up and takes him to her house because all of a sudden it's night and everything is closed everywhere. Don't ask. They sit in front of the fire, and Carol brings out her husband's Christmas sweater for businessman to wear because that's all she has left. Businessman notices a picture tucked into a drawer as Carol goes to the bathroom and finds her old wedding picture, and he and Carol meet eyes as she freezes at the sight. Tear falls from her face, and it's her and her husband wearing the Christmas sweaters. Businessman sighs and asks her about her husband, visibly upset, and she sadly tells him her backstory of how her husband died. On Christmas Day 2 years ago, her husband ran into a burning building and saved children, but he lost his life in the process. Businessman slowly takes off the sweater and hands it back to Carol, showing off his glistening abs, and tells her her husband would have wanted her to celebrate Christmas every year. Businessman grabs his shirt, slips it on, and heads to the door before turning around slowly and saying, "If it means anything, I've always hated Christmas with all its silly gifts and food, but with you, I would have loved to have Christmas with Carol." Businessman heads off into the snow. Coincidentally, now it's snowing. Before she runs after him and grabs his arm, he spins around and she throws her arms around and kisses him deeply and says, "Be my gift this year, Christmas man." And then the next day is Christmas Day and they get married and have Christmas babies. Cut, sent, print, and sent, motherfucker. I'm gonna make millions! And Merry Christmas.